Hey everyone, Nicole here. Welcome to your deep dive crypto news. I'm bringing you what's real, what's next, and what you won't see in the headlines. If you like content that cuts through the noise, hit subscribe and stay locked in. Let's get to it. Bitcoin, BTC, currently trading around $115,000 to $116,000. It's pulled back slightly from recent highs, facing resistance near $117,500. Something to note, market sentiment is cautious. Traders are very attuned to the upcoming U.S. Federal Reserve rate cut. Even a quarter-point move or a stronger cut might stir big moves in both BTC and altcoins. Ethereum, ETH, is around $4,500, $4,650 depending on source. It has dropped a bit, but still showing strength in its smart contract ecosystem. Gas fee improvements and Layer 2 rollouts continue to be watch points, less talked about, but these are the undercurrents. XRP, Ripple. XRP is holding near 3.0310 in many markets. Pressures. Some expert predictions warn XRP might drop if resistance fails, or if macro risk rises. But there are also partnerships, institutional accumulation that could provide support. Solana, or SOL, has been trading around 230, 240 plus, sometimes approaching new resistance zones. Bullish signs, institutional interest, real use cases in DeFi, DePIN, NFTs, etc. But altcoins like SOL are at bigger risk of corrections if the markets turn. Overall, market sentiment and risks, total crypto market cap remains above $4 trillion in many estimates. But key risks, upcoming Fed rate cut, potential sell the news events, and corrections especially in altcoins. Experts are warning XRP, SOL, Doge may face 15 to 20% drawdowns if things go sideways. What's under the radar? Coins and projects to watch. I dug into projects not yet mainstream but showing unique utility, growing traction, or interesting tokenomics. These aren't guaranteed winners, but they're worth your radar. Remittix, RTX. Utility-focused, aims at simplifying cross-border crypto-to-bank transfers in 30-plus countries, handling over 40 cryptocurrencies and 30 fiat currencies. Wallet beta just launched. Presale data. Lao9 108 token price, over 24-25 million raised, 660 million tokens sold. Why it's interesting? It mixes real-world payments utility plus fast expansion plus exchange listings in pipeline. Could pose competition to both stablecoins and international payment rails. Might be volatile. Stay tuned. Rollblock, RBLK, newer pre-sale GameFi style token. Growing buzz thanks to its live gaming, sports prediction, entertainment ecosystem, plus deflationary mechanics, buyback, burn. India Times pre-sale nearly sold out, supply is capped. Tokenomics look interesting if they deliver, but high risk, pre-sales often carry project execution risk and exchange listing delays. Layer Brett combines meme energy, plus utility, big staking rewards for pre-sale participants, low-cost entry, aimed at community growth. India Times, other altcoins and events. Tezos, XTZ, is being watched. Upcoming events are stacking up, and some analysts believe a retest of support or upward breakout is possible if catalyzed. Zamir Attar's list mentions things like Falcon Finance, FF, presale. Also token unlocks like Arbitrum's unlocking many tokens, which historically add supply pressure. Coinpedia FinTech News, what could move the market? Catalysts and surprises. These are things that could shake up everything, from major gains to big corrections. Federal Reserve rate cut, expected this week, even a 0.25% cut could act as a trigger for bulls. But if they underdeliver, or if communication signals caution, there could be downside, especially in altcoins. Triple witching and similar financial calendar events, options futures expirations, tend to add volatility. Those days are often where price action gets weird, especially in big cap alts. Token unlocks, Arbitrum, and others are due to unlock large volumes. If holders move to sell, that could create pressure. But if they hold, it could read as confidence. Regulation and stablecoin laws, the U.S. Genius Act, stablecoin compliance, how new regulations get enforced, especially for cross-border payments, could favor utility coins, stablecoins, or penalize ones weaker on compliance. Institutional and corporate money flows, big players stepping in, ETF flows, banks adopting on-off ramps, crypto held as reserves, often don't make headlines quickly, but when they move, market structure shifts. Let me map out possible scenarios for BTC, ETH, XRP, Sol, plus ones to watch. Think of them as if this breaks, then that happens kind of map. Coin key resistance, upside zones, key support, downside risk, BTC resistance near $117,500 to $120,000. If that breaks, test toward $124,000 to $125,000 possible. Support is around $113,000 to $114,000. If that fails, could drop toward $105,000 or $110,000. ETH upside if it reclaims $4,700, $5,000. Also watch ETH-based DeFi events, Layer 2 adoption. Risk comes if macro shocks hit, or if ETH fails to hold near $4,400, $4,500 on pullbacks. XRP, if XRP breaks above 320, 340, could open space toward $4 or more. Big partners, ETF news, institutional accumulation help. On downside, if resistance holds, could see drop toward 270, 280, or lower. Regulatory issues remain an overhang. SOL upside into $250, $280 if current momentum holds and stimulative news comes. Strong use cases plus institutional interest. Risk weak macro or altcoin sell-off could drag SOL toward $200, $220 support levels. Token unlocks, gas price increases, or network issues could weigh. Also watching, Remittix. If launches go smoothly, wallet rolls out, exchange listings happen, it could begin to eat into gaps between payments, remittances, use, case coins. Rollblock, layer bread. High risk, high reward. They're speculative, but with skew toward entertainment, community plus staking. Don't bet everything here, but worth small exposure or just watching. Here's what I want you to take away. We're in a market that's strong but fragile. Rules are changing, real utility is becoming a differentiator, and volatility isn't going away. It's just shifting shape. If you want signals, not noise, keep coming back. We'll dig into presale reports, under-the-radar infrastructure plays, and trades you can't find in mainstream right away. If you liked this, do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, and drop a comment. What coin do you think is underrated? I'll pull it next time, and we'll see what it could be. Thanks for watching. I'm Nicole. See you in the next deep dive.